the Senate, it was really fairly stunning how little institutional support there is for people willing to put country or macro interests ahead of individual interests. And Tom, I know, looking at it from the White House, and you see that all the time as well. Lots of groups out there that say, oh, I'm all for this, but don't touch mine. And until we realize that every one of us is going to have some skin in the game of getting this fixed, we're not going to get it done. I do think we'll get there this time.
So one of the premises of this, this whole conference is that startups really need to step up more and drive more of the innovation America is great at these big challenges, at education, at healthcare, to really try to reinvent these things. Does the budget going forward, we hear a lot about what the fiscal cliff is negative for business and the economy. Does it create opportunities for these kinds of startups? Is there going to be new opportunities to do new things in education reform, for example, from a financial standpoint?
The challenge, why we've got to get the fiscal cliff dealt with and the budget dealt with, is that we may not go to the Ryan plan, but we would be close to it almost regardless if we don't get entitlements and revenues done. Mr. Ryan's plan took the 16% of federal spending on what's called domestic discretionary spending over about a 20-year basis to less than 5%. Tell me how America, if we're talking about opportunities for investment, how America is going to compete with China, India, Brazil, even the Europeans, if you're spending less than 5% of your public resources, educating your workforce, building your bridges and roads and doing basic R&D. It's a bad business plan.